Hello traders, Dadas here, speaking to you from the Dadas Trading Room Discord server. Uh, the Dadas Trading Room Discord server is a server I've set up on the Discord platform in order to for me to be able to stream live all my trading during the whole day. So that's where I stream it live. I'm not streaming live on YouTube. I'm sorry, because no, I'm streaming it live. I'm streaming my screen live from around 10 o'clock a.m. Central European summertime until practically 11 p.m. Central European summertime, at least, yeah, right now. So basically, that would have been a very very long video for YouTube. uh, Anyways, you can join me on my Dada's Trading Room Discord server. The link is below in the descriptions. You are sincerely welcome, and you can interact with me then. You can ask me questions. You can even see me trading, right? Because, of course, nobody's asking you to sit there all day and watch my charts, but you can drop in and take a look. So I trade the DAX 30 index because this is the an instrument which it gives me enough opportunities to make one, two, three, well, a few trades during the day, because I trade intraday and I'm trying to catch some pips. And then at the end of the day, I do my daily recap. On Saturdays, I do my videos for my VIPs, so my patrons. And on Sundays, I do this longer video. Well, sometimes it's 1 hour, sometimes it's even up to 4 hours, depends on how much I have to say. And that's Sunday with the Dada's trading system. Last week was the English version, so you can find it also on my Discord server and on my YouTube channel. And of course, mm, what else? Yeah, because I posted there, right? I post those Sunday videos on my Discord server as well. So there's a channel entitled Sunday with the Dada's Trading System. Anyways, last week was the English version, so this week is gonna be the Polish version. So yeah, so it's for the Polish. Anyways, let's talk about the situation on the DAX index today. The white lines are showing us the day. The other lines are just specific timelines that are telling me something. So basically, we see that if we look at it from the perspective of yesterday, the market practically was stuck in a consolidation from this level right here until this level for the majority of the day. So basically, it wasn't pretty clear. Yesterday, when I was doing the daily recap, I said something like this, that I wouldn't be surprised if the market would recover today and go up. Because I was kind of, but of course, I said that I also wouldn't be surprised if the market went down. But basically, it didn't go much up, or it didn't go much down either. Yeah, it did make a lower low, but not a very significant lower low. It kind of retested the same levels right here. This is a moving average from D1, from the daily chart. So basically, we are around this level. We can see on the weekly charts that there is also a similar moving average right there on the weekly charts, which the market is kind of trying to retest. Now, the thing is how the month ended, because the month actually, most of the month was bullish, right? Most of the month was bullish, and even right now, if we just look at the highs and the lows, it's still looking bullish. Only it's an inside bar, right? It's an inside bar and a pin bar. So we don't really know what's gonna happen. uh, during the next month. If the market is gonna start off and then first go up, or first go down and then go up, or yeah, you know what, it's kind of works like that, right? Anyways, I wasn't very much expecting it to close on the bearish side, even though this bearish side is not a very big bearish side, but still, right? If we click it right here on the M15, we see that that's where the weekly is. And the month is right here. So we see that the monthly, oh, and that was the daily. So weekly, daily, monthly. So basically, we can see that basically, yes, it was more of a bearish tendency than bullish tendency today. Even though, yeah, the market in the beginning, on the opening of the Frankfurt session, then London session, continued up. So that's where I got my first trade right here, because I was at the market a bit earlier today than usual. Maybe uh, well, I I did my measurements, right, and I figured out we were about at this level. So yeah, we were about at this level. So I was maybe looking at it more like this, and then I decided to go long, right? And this long was a very quick one. I didn't really wait a long time, and I didn't even see this happen because I don't know. I don't remember. Either I went to make some tea, or I went for a moment to do some feed the cat or whatever. Then when I came back, it was already, the trade was already closed, and I was pretty satisfied with that because after all, it's 67 pips, right? So that's even though I did go in very lightly with a minimum lot, right? But nevertheless, I got a very good result. Then, what happened later? Well, later it didn't look. Well, basically, it looked like, at least for me, it looked like the market would be continuing up. I mean, after all, it did make this retest right here. It went down right here, and it found support. So for a moment, it looked like it would be continuing up. So I decided to get in long again, also at a minimum lot, zero point 0.1, and I was even in profit right here. I mean, there was like at a minimum level about 14 or maybe even 15 pips. Well, I didn't take that profit. I didn't trail my stop loss to break even because I was kind of counting on something bigger, like 100 and something pips, right? I thought to myself, well, maybe the market is gonna go up, and yeah. So I had this bias, right? I was biased on the market going up. So that's why I didn't touch this trade, and this trade actually got triggered my stop loss. But at this moment, also because this was the opening of the New York session, right? Right here, it was the opening of the just after the opening of the New York session, and the price started moving more dynamically. So I figured out that there would be a chance, to get in at one lot and recover my loss with some profit, which I did because 10 times 9 91 is 900, right? Or yeah, if we look at it from 10 times 9 is 90, and 10 times 6 is 60. So 65 to 91, right? So basically, I did recover with some profit. Well, why didn't I continue with this trade? Because I would have made quite a significant amount of money. Well, basically because of this level, I wasn't actually sure whether this level wouldn't become support, right? And the market, because in this type of situation, again, there is a big chance that the market could have just consolidated and just moved up and down in this range until the end of the day, and maybe made a little comeback upwards by the end of the day. However, it didn't. It went down further. So I wasn't making any trades. I was waiting for the end of the day, because I thought to myself that at the end of the day, there is an opportunity when the daily candle is building the lower wick, right? So basically this, and this is where I jumped in with a long, and I closed it at 20 pips because I was very satisfied with this trade, a good trade at the end of the day. You see where my take profit was? Well, the market didn't actually reach it, but it was pretty close, right? It was pretty close to where I thought it could go, all right? It was pretty close. Anyways, because this today is Friday, so it's the end of the week and the end of the month, so that's where the market is closed. So I couldn't have waited, all the way until the close of this candle, because I wouldn't be able to close the trade then. So I would have, but I could have waited until I don't know, let's say 5 minutes before the closing of the market, and then close the position. I would have gotten more, but it doesn't matter because, yeah. So basically, I have to say that I'm pretty satisfied with this week. I was able to recover from my, let's say, previous troubles, and yeah, and make some. So yeah, but I'm also thinking. I was thinking today. Um, what the whole issue with my trading that has recently appeared is basically due to the fact that I'm trying to get some more pips, right? Well, my initial idea of this system and this trading is not about wishing and looking for opportunities, but it's about statistics. It's about trading what is typical. So, in other words, a trade like this one, like the last one, so a trade where I take 20 pips, is something that this market is for this market is a very typical. So a move of 20 pips for this market, for the DAX 30 index, is a very typical move. There's nothing unusual about it. It's not a big move. It's not a small move. It's a pretty typical move, right? Not even an average move. It's a pretty typical move. So, in other words, in specific conditions of the market, uh, such a move is almost guaranteed, right? And we don't have to speculate or wish for 100 pips, or wait until we lose 65 pips or whatever. It absolutely has no bearing on that. All I need to do is wait for specific opportunities to get 20 about 20 pips. With that kind of mindset, I would have been in profit on this trade, because I wouldn't be waiting for 130 pips or even 60 pips. I would be securing putting my stop loss on the break even level, or a break even plus level, about halfway or three-thirds, well, three-fourths of the way. So 75% of the way to my take profit. At about 15 pips, I would have already been trying to trail my stop loss. So the likelihood that I would lose would be much lower than in these types of situations where I'm trying to figure out something, right? So the thing that I have to do is look for better opportunities, because also, yeah, you could say, sure, if I had entered at this level right there, then I would have obviously I could have taken 50 pips up to this level, right, where I entered. But entering like this doesn't give us a good probability that the market is actually going to respect this signal, or this level, and go up, right? Because that doesn't give us the earliest let's say good signal would be at the closing of this candle. So yeah, so that would have been like maybe 20 pips better than I entered. Sure, that would have been a better opportunity, right there. And but still, if I had been biased for waiting for 134 pips, then this stop loss of 65 pips is alright for me. But in conclusion, it's not alright. It's not alright, because that type of trading will not bring you profit. Why? Because those people who show you such good trades on all kinds of forums and stuff, places, they will show you the good trades. They will never show you the other trade that lost all the money that the previous trade made, right? I'm showing you all the trades, even those that are losing the money, and then I have to recover. So biasing myself towards making a specific typical value, right, of that the market is usually moving, is giving me a much better opportunity. It only takes one more step. So in other words, it takes the step of opening the Renko bar charts, right, and fixing the adjusting the Renko bars and my data trading ruler, so DTR, data trade ruler, to such parameters that would give me a take profit at this level. Because the Renko bars are basically more or less the same. Or perhaps, I mean, yeah, I can use Renko bars, or I can use range bars. I'll take my time during the weekend to figure out which of those two will be better, if it's the Renko bars or it's range bars. Because looking at it from this type of perspective that I mean, Renko bars won't give me a consistent measure. Of course, it will be pretty much consistent, but I use Renko bars with wicks, so those Renko bars that have wicks are going to be bigger, and all range bars are always the same size, so that could be more consistent. I'm gonna think about it, and perhaps I'm gonna talk about it on the Sunday with the Tata trading system, but in Polish system this time. Anyways, that's what my plan is, to go back to my roots and stop, trying to figure out the market and trying to figure out where the bigger pips are. It's not about pips, it's about money, right? It's about money. It's like, you have to take the money off the table. Well, there is no money on the table, then, or we don't know where the money is, then we're likely to lose our own money rather than take it off the table. So, yeah, we have to just take bit by bit. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's enough for this rant. Like I said, I'm satisfied. If you want to join me, if you want to learn more, please join my Data Trading Room Discord server. The link is below in the descriptions. Of course, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified. I mean, I don't know whether or not. I mean, what I'm doing wrong that I don't have even 200 subscribers, and just this number is very slowly going up. Other people have thousands or even millions of subscribers, and I don't. Well, I don't know. Maybe I need to talk to some kind of specialist. Anyways, since it's still summertime, even though it's a very specific summertime in this specific COVID-19 situation, so if you have an opportunity to have some kind of a holiday or vacation somewhere, even if you don't need to travel somewhere in your country, then still be careful, keep safe. Wear a mask and just watch out for yourself and your family. So I'm kind of having my holiday all the time. So this is my holiday. I love doing the charts, and this is my holiday. Okay. So thanks a lot, and see you next time. Bye.